Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to your weekly dose of healthy living here on the Real Health Thing YouTube. My name is Roel. I am a health and nutrition coach, and today we're going to dive into a topic that's close to my heart. We're going to talk about being nice to yourself. Yeah, you heard that right. Taking care of your mental health and your emotional well-being is just as important as going to the gym or eating leafy greens. So get comfortable. Mind you, it's only a short video, and let's have a look at how we can be nice to ourselves. I've got 5 tips for you to help you to be kind to yourself. Number 1 is to watch your language. And I don't mean cursing, I mean the language that you use to talk to yourself and also about yourself. Be mindful of the words that you use internally. And instead of saying things like, I'm useless, I can't do this, try rephrasing it and maybe say, I'll try, I'm going to give it my best shot, I can do this. Positive self-talk can make a real difference to the outcome, but also to the way that you feel. And the way that you feel has a big impact on the way that you'll behave, and your behavior translates into action, and the actions that you take, that's your destiny, that determines your destiny. So it's really important to start with the way that you're talking to yourself and to other people as well. Sometimes we say it out loud. Talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend. You wouldn't make them feel bad, at least I hope you won't. So don't say stuff to yourself that you wouldn't say to your best friend. Make yourself feel good. Number 2 is to acknowledge what goes well. Sometimes we just forget to do that. We're so busy slagging ourselves off about the stuff that doesn't go well. But it's really important to make yourself feel good and acknowledge what you do well, even if it's just a small thing. Think about your little victories and take a moment each day. And I think it's such a nice thing to do before you go to bed. Even write it down, to think about what went well today. What did you do well? And what did you do that helped you to be the person you want to be? And it could be anything. It could be just completing a small thing. It could be making a healthy meal choice, or going to bed on time, drinking enough water, going for that little walk around the block after a meal. All the little wins, celebrate it. You deserve it. And when you feel good about yourself, you do better. Number 3 is to learn from setbacks. Now, this is a crucial one. Do not beat yourself up, because it's pointless. In fact, it's detrimental. Life is full of twists and turns, and setbacks are part of the game. And instead of dwelling on these failures, you should treat them as valuable lessons. Just put your researcher's hat on and look at it as if it's research. Figure out what went wrong and learn from it. Remember, every stumble is a step forward if you learn from it, and there's no point at all in making yourself feel bad about something. And number 4 is to avoid doing things that drag you down. And it's a little bit like that famous, what's her name, famous author Marie Kondo, about sorting out all the shit in your house, get rid of stuff that doesn't bring you joy and pleasure. And you can do the same with things that you do in your life, your activities, even relationships. So it doesn't have to be physical things as it is in Marie Kondo's book. So maybe take a little bit of time to write a list of things that drag you down, that don't make you feel good. And it could be activities, it could be people around you, it could be foods that you eat, it could be sounds that you hear, it could be anything that you can think of. Maybe you should carry that list around with you for a few days, because you can't think of all these things in one go. And just ask yourself, what makes me feel drained, unhappy, frustrated, negative? And then make a plan on how you can clear out these things. Could you stop doing them? Could you delegate? Could you avoid them? And it's not always easy, but the more you do that, the better you're going to feel. So some things, obviously, if your spouse annoys you, I'm not saying you should kick them out, but where you can, try to avoid the stuff that annoys you. And even if you can't eliminate everything, it will still make a big difference if you make a conscious decision to get rid of the stuff in your life that doesn't make you feel good. And then, of course, number 5, we need to make sure that we do the stuff that makes us feel happy. And it's so obvious, but often with these things, just because they're obvious, it doesn't mean that we're doing them. So ask yourself, am I making the time for all the things that I love doing? What brings you joy? Is it a hobby? Is it a food? Is it an activity? And don't just say that you're going to do it when you get a chance. Plan it. Book it in your calendar. Put it in your diary as if it's an appointment with a dentist or a GP, and that you're not going to not do. So be really mindful about making time for the stuff that makes you feel happy, and it will help you to maintain a healthy balance in your life between the stuff that we have to do and the stuff that we love to do. And hopefully there's a bit of an overlap there as well. And it's really good to feel that you are filling your cup so that you can pour into others. And that's because if you're feeling drained and unhappy, you're not really any good to anybody else, not to yourself, but also not to other people. So it's really important that you do that stuff. Right, so there you have it. 5 simple yet, I hope, powerful steps that you can take to be nice to yourself. And remember, being kind to yourself is not selfish. It's a really important part of leading a healthy and fulfilling life. So go ahead, try some of these tips. Let me know how you get on. And if you enjoyed the video, then give it a thumbs up or subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Obviously, if you are watching it on my website, then you don't need to do that. And don't forget to set yourself a little goal for this week. Apologies for the light, by the way. It is, believe it or not, sunny today in Manchester, and the sun just keeps coming in and out. So but anyway, I don't think my channel is known for professional sound and lighting anyway. Don't forget to set yourself one little goal for 1 week only to make sure that you stay on top of things, even though this is a crazy month. And I know that a lot of people just let go in December, and I'm not judging. You do what you want to do, but I think you're just going to make it so much harder when you want to claw back your health if you just let it go altogether. And you can still have a lot of fun by just being a little bit mindful about a few things, or even just setting yourself one little goal and not just go through your day stuffing your face with chocolates, mince pies, and start the day with Baileys on your cornflakes. You could make some small choices and set yourself some little action goals. So one thing for 1 week only, see how that goes, and you can adjust it to what's going on in your life. If you have a lot of parties this week or meals out, then don't set yourself a dietary goal, just set yourself a different goal. You can set your goals around sleep, stress management. Maybe you can set yourself a goal around being nice to yourself. Right, let me know how you get on, and if you need any help with your goal setting, then feel free to grab my free effective goal setting workbook that can help you step by step to identify what it is that you need to do to be as healthy as you can be, and how to become consistent with that and get the results that you want to see. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again next week. Love you. Bye.